Let's get your Sunday volleyball started here in Winston-Salem. Sahara Maruska on opening serve. Into the net, point SMU. Mustangs have been really good on the road this year, 10-2. And what's more impressive for SMU, it's 8 ranked victories for the Mustangs, including a home win over Florida State just last week. Here's Becca Bellows, the setter, feeding, and a kill. Paige Crawford, 1,000 career kills. Joins the history books here at Wake Forest. First swing, and now she has 1,000. All knotted at 1 apiece here in Winston-Salem. Cullen goes middle, and Natalie Foster finds the floor. What a great addition. The Wichita State transfer at the middle. Maya Tabron also anchors this middle attack. Tabron, the grad senior, had a double-double on Friday, 15 and 10, helping SMU hold off a feisty NC State team. Bellows back set. Ricks in system the kill, and it's 2 apiece. So it's 2-2 here in this first set. Wake Forest comes in 5-11 in the league, top 10 blocking team in the ACC, and a good serve reception team. Good tool of the block in the first kill for SMU's Maya Tabron. She has been a weapon on the outside. So it's 3-2 in favor of SMU. Now Nia Chimay on serve. Here's Crawford. Easy scoop on the touch. Into the campfire, and a soft kill. Nia Chimay, the Wyoming transfer. She's been electric this year. Just over 3 points a set. 3.3, that's tops for the Mustangs. Her and Tabron are an elite combination. Wake now in system. Olivia Frankie, the kill. 5th-year senior who had 6 versus Pittsburgh on Friday. Frankie in her career nearing 300 blocks, over 1,000 career kills. And here's Crawford, who just crossed 1,000 earlier in the set. First Wake Forest player in 3 years to reach 1,000. That was Peyton Seuss the last. And a nice point on the slide for Nenendi Okamore. The grad senior anchors this middle. Okamore comes from Florida, where last year she averaged just over 2 points a set, but she's upped her hitting percentage this year, now nearing .330. With SMU the 5-3 lead. Maruska off hands and a point for Wake Forest. Sahara Maruska, the Rice grad transfer, has done much better here in the last 3 matches, averaging 3 kills a set. But still hitting around 150, and that's an area for Randy Smart. Wants Maruska to be more terminal in the last 2 weeks. Outside and a strong kill early. That's Jamison Wheeler. Wheeler makes it a 2-point lead for SMU, 6-4 in the first set. Here's Ellie Bolton, the libero out of Creighton. What the Blue Jays have done in the Big East this year, impressive. As Maruska's dugout. Here's Wheeler off hands. Murphy blocked out of bounds, point Wake. That's the right side, Olivia Murphy, who has 7 ACC matches with 5 or more kills. She's become a weapon on the right for Wake. And subs out in rotation for Becca Bellows. Cullen is tipped by Charles. Now on the slide, good swing for Natalie Foster. By the way, Wichita State playing in a AAC title match today. There were a couple upsets in the American bracket. So FAU the 6th seed and Wichita the 4th seed. They're playing in Wichita because SMU won the regular season, but they moved to the ACC, of course. So the tournament then went to the 2nd best seed. Here's an ace. And Cullen makes it 8-5 SMU. Sam Erger, the reigning American Coach of the Year, mother of 3. Mother of 4, in fact. 3 sons and a daughter. There's a service error for Cullen, who has been added to the AVCA watch list for Player of the Year in the American. Here's Maruska. Bellows in system to Crawford. That ball lands in. What a dig. And an eventful point. So Maya Tabron on the reception. Actually gets the kill out of that. So Foster clears up the court. So Bellows goes in system. We have a net touch on SMU, so point Wake Forest. A Wake Forest team that has struggled from a hit percentage perspective coming in. Showed some good fight in set 1 and set 3 versus Pitt. Here's Emma Farrell. Farrell scoops it out. Maruska to the bench, out of play. And a nice kill from the opposite. Maya Tabron had a huge double-double in that 5-set win over NC State. She now has 10 double-doubles, all in the conference. Coming off an all Pac-12 year at Colorado a year ago. It's 10-7 SMU in the first, and that'll add a point for Wake. There's a service error for Ryan Baker, and SMU extends its lead. That's an area where the Mustangs have taken a huge step in serve reception, led the American in serving a year ago. And right now, from a serving standpoint, 2nd behind Pitt as the best serving team in the ACC. Natalie Foster anchors that service. She has over 50 aces this year, and that set a program record. Nia Shimei has been really good, 58 aces and counting. And here is Shimei to serve. Set the single season serving record for SMU. That serves in, another example of what Shimei can do. The early 5-point lead here in set 1. Serving's been a factor. 2 aces for the Mustangs, who are 2nd in the ACC in serving coming in. We noted Natalie Foster, single season program record. She's been electric at the service line. Here's Nia Shimei, who's done really well with an ace herself. Frankie recovers the float. Crawford through the block. Paige Crawford crossed 1,000 career kills earlier today. And Crawford now with 11 matches, 10 or more kills. She's been a consistent 6 rotation player here at Wake. 2 kills on 4 points today. Cullen back set. Farrell saves the slide. And into the net, point SMU. Maya Tabron. And she combos with Okamore. That is a tough combination. SMU's gone to the portal hard between multiple programs. Michigan State, Creighton, A&M, Wichita, Colorado, and Arkansas. And another ace for the Mustangs, extending this nice start in set one. Drew Lalagi subbed in defensively for Wake. And Frankie makes it. In a system kill for Olivia Frankie. Randy Smart is asked and looking for more offensive middle production this year. Wake is a team just 4 points a set from the middles. They've lived heavily on the pins early in 24. Cullen from the 10-foot line. Frankie's dig goes out, and the Mustangs are up 6. That's Jamison Wheeler, the reigning American Athletic Conference Player of the Year. This year she's become a complimentary piece, but a good right side, 2.5 kills a set. What Olivia Babcock and Amanda Rice are doing from the right are electric, and don't sleep on Jamison Wheeler. That's a good weapon. Charles rises, touches hands of the libero, Bolton. Wheeler again through the block. And a good start for Jamison Wheeler, 3 kills on 4 swings. An early timeout here. And averaging 2 blocks per set. Today, though, it's been the SMU offense. 11 kills on 13 swings. Those are insane numbers. 846 hit percentage early on, and Ellie Bolton in to serve. Had just 1 hitting error between the two teams today. And there's an ace beating Lalagi. And Bolton and the Mustangs, 175 aces on the year. That's right up there with Pitt in terms of best serving teams in the country. Makes Sam Erger's club really dangerous here in November. We're 2 weeks away from the NCAA tournament. Big weekend in multiple conferences. CAA, Big South, Missouri Valley having their conference tournaments. And what a roof from Wheeler on the left side. Jamison Wheeler, who has over 1,000 digs and 1,000 kills, adding the block presence this year. That's Wheeler's 7th solo block of the season. Charles off balance, gets it a fall. Point Wake Forest. Dior Charles, an elite defensive middle in the ACC, 5th in blocks, and had 5 kills versus Pitt on Friday night. Wake would love to get her going. Frankie and Charles each have 2 points. And now Bellows. Good reception. The slide hits the antenna, and Point Wake Forest. Only the first hitting error for SMU. That's Natalie Foster, who's now playing at 135 career matches. She signed in the Louisville match. That was a loss for SMU, but was elite at the net. Wheeler rises up and does touch hands. Point SMU. Randy Smart electing not to challenge. You get 2 challenges in the match. If you win the challenge, you keep it. And then if we go 5 today, a bonus challenge. Cullen. Charles in system, tools the block. And Wake is living through the middles today. 5 of their 13 points from either Charles or Frankie. It's a physical Wake Forest defensive team. And talking to Randy Smart leading up to this match, so when her middles can control the match with their defensive hands, it limits opponents. It's been a traditionally scrappy team here at Wake. Top 5 in digs and opponent hit percentage in previous years. Hard to stop a big swing there from Chimay. Bolton bumps this. Wheeler is roofed. And once again, Charles, not just the 3 kills, but 2 blocks now in set 1. Here's Sahara Maruska, part of the senior class being honored today, as that serve goes into the net. Sahara's Rice team was upset by Natalie Foster's former Wichita team. Wichita, the host team for the AAC tournament. That match went 5 sets. It was a nice win for the Shockers, who will play FAU today. It's at 1 o'clock. Crawford touches hands, and a point for Wake. So Paige Crawford hitting above 400 in this first set. It's been a really offensive-minded set today. That's just 4 hitting errors combined between the teams. Here's Emma Farrell's patented float. Leads Wake in aces this year. She's in the top 10 in serving. And no answer for the right side. Nia Shumay. Man, formerly of the All Mountain West, Shumay's provided a nice arm with Tabron, combining with Wheeler today at the pins. Sam Erger in year 3 hit the portal really well this year and has added some nice pieces in the ACC. There's a service error for SMU. Wake will re-enter Olivia Murphy in the front, this modified 5-1, and it's Ryan Baker's turn. Nia Shumay's had a couple of nice matches in the ACC. 20 kills in the win over Pitt. That's the big win of the year. No one else has beaten Pitt this season, as Baker serves into the net. And that's the resume for SMU. You beat Nebraska and Pitt, have the 2 best quality wins. And then you factor in 8 ranked wins. What with a win today would be a 15-3 ACC campaign. That's a strong resume for the Mustangs. A little out of confusion there. Baker goes back row. Cullen on the slide and a tool of the block. Okamore dangerous in the middle. And adding the size of Okamore, she had 7 really nice blocks in the UNC match, slowed down Mabry Schaffmaster, who's going to be a first-team All-ACC pin hitter. That was the most recent Wake win for the Mustangs, and set point into the net. SMU up 7. Here's set point in the first set. Into the net, and that secures it. 25-17 in favor of the Mustangs. Let's go to set 2 when place. Here on ACC Network Extra, I'm Evan Budrovich. Flying solo today, but we're giving you a blast. Here for some college volleyball. Layla Rick's opening swing is down, and the Maryland transfer with a quick point. Ricks has become the 3rd option, 3rd player over 160 kills for Wake. That's right around 2 per set. And as a right side, with the injury to Olivia Fish, who's now helping out the coaching staff, they've needed the right side presence. Good swing down line. First point for Maya Tabron. Tabron has been cooking this year. 17 matches in double figures. And that's a huge portal addition. This SMU team last year was really good in the AAC. Won the conference, made it to the 3rd round of the NCAAs. But this year's team not only will host, but have a chance to be a top 8 seed. And there's an ace for SMU. There's Foster. Natalie Foster having a really good serving day. She's set the single season ace record for the Mustangs. Now over 60 aces and counting. And from a middle blocker, you don't see it too often, but another ace. You think of elite servers, Olivia Babcock, Brooks Phillips at Mercer. But here is a dynamic middle, Natalie Foster. Probably the tallest player to lead the conference in aces. That time Baker all over it. Charles punches. Ooh, a collision. Good effort from Tabron. And then Farrell the dig. Here's Crawford cross court. More effort, Foster. And it's cleared. Wake in attack. Ricks hits it in. Nice rally here in set 2. Tremendous defense from Farrell and Tabron there. And then Ricks puts it away. What an offensive match. Both teams are above 500, and both teams are siding out above 60%. Whoo, back and forth. Farrell on the deep serve out. Just long. Point SMU. This is SMU's highest ranking in program history. Mustangs were tied with Stanford. And those guys met in a great match in Texas. 3-set win for the Cardinal back in October. Crawford goes off hands. Frankie dug out. Good save by Chimay. And 2 in the block. Point Olivia Frankie. There's no ACC tournament, but if there was, Stanford would have the tiebreaker over SMU. Georgia Tech 1 game back, but the Mustangs took care of Georgia Tech, and they hit an incredible 420 as a team in that win. Just shut down Bianca Bertolino and a good Georgia Tech club. That one blasted long and a hitting error for Maya Tabron. Only the 3rd hitting error of the match for the Mustangs. I don't say that too often. Ryan Baker back to serve. The setter and 2-year starter puts on a good serve. Freed from Bolton. Murphy off hands. Point Wake Forest. And a much better start for the Demon Deacons here in set 2. They trailed 17-10 early, could not overcome that deficit. 25-17 winner. What an effort by Cullen, and it's touched over. Here's Crawford. Through the double and in. Nice swing down line for Paige Crawford. Crawford has 4 kills, and it's a 4-0 scoring run. Baker on float serve. Foster dug out. There's Murphy. Off hands and a nice return. Frankie tipped. Baker middle. Frankie touched again. Played over. Cullen backside. The slide is in. Tabron puts it away. Okamore on the kill. Great tag team from SMU. You think back to NCAA volleyball. The SEC has won 3 of the last 4 national titles. This year, with Elena Scott at Louisville, with the way SMU can play long rallies and have 3 dominant pin hitters, and then Pitt with Olivia Babcock, this could be the year the ACC wins the title. It's been over 8 years since. And a service error gives it back to Wake. And you talk to Dan Fisher or Sam Erger. These are the type of moments the ACC's wanted. 3 in the top 10 nationally. That has not happened in its history. And with Stanford, 4 possibly in the top 10. We'll see how the rankings unfold next week. Down line and out. No touch. So ruled a hitting error on Jamison Wheeler. Looks like Sam Erger's not going to challenge this. Happy. So Paige Crawford, who's top 10 in the ACC and aces, back to work. This matchup of Crawford and Foster really good in serving. And an ace for Crawford. That's her first ace of the match. Paige and the Demon Deacons, where there were just 2 ties in set 1. We've seen now 3 ties in this set. Here's Wake with its largest lead. Crawford goes back row, misses long. And the Mustangs are back within 1. Now Ellie Bolton on serve. Crawford scoops that out. Here's Maruska. Well shot, picked up nicely from Chimay. Wheeler goes again. Great punch by Crawford. Maruska the touch into the block. Natalie Foster assists on that touch. I think Cullen's going to get the solo stuff. We'll see how they rule that. Yeah, Cullen and Foster combine on the block. I think Cullen got her hand on it first. Maruska, deep corner, and a point for Wake. Sahara Maruska takes advantage of the seam shot. 2 kills for Sahara. Crawford comes in to play it. Charles into the roof. It's not just elite serving. Tremendous block from the middle, Natalie Foster. Foster at 1 block per set. This is an SMU team that is not known for its block, but still a very good blocking club. 4th in the ACC. What Louisville and Pitt have done are electric at the net. Foster, though, really good middle. Baker goes middle. Charles wins the battle and dug out by Cullen. Off hands. Cullen sets up. Murphy plays the touch. And Maruska misses long, a hitting error. SMU has all the pieces this year to be a dangerous team. Went 2-0 last week. Ranked wins over Miami and Florida State. And then a 5-set thriller with NC State on Friday night. SMU flexing its muscle today as Murphy gets the point on the cut shot. In terms of elite right side players, Amanda Rice of NC State has been electric this year. Now Olivia Babcock, maybe the best right side in the country. Her ability to go down line and cut makes Pitt so dangerous come March. That's how a right side can make an impact in the NCAA tournament. Good return from Wheeler to the right side, and a roof for Dior Charles. Excellent hands for Charles. Maruska into the roof, and SMU with its 4th block. It's been a nice match for Chimay on the outside with another roof. Just out, point Wake Forest on the missed serve. It's a busy weekend in the ACC for volleyball today. That NC State Pitt match is about to get underway in 20 minutes. And a nice cross-court shot. Wheeler's been red hot. Chimay has been complimentary. It's been an overall really good performance. Yeah, Stanford has dominated set 1, 25-13. Over Carolina, both those noon starts. And keep in mind, from a bubble perspective, Dayton is down a set in the A10 championship. That would be an auto bid stealer. In the middle, in system, Okamore having a great match today. Okamore is so dangerous. Hitting nearly 400 this year and causes a ton of problems on the slide. That was an area SMU was electric in last year. SMU ranked 14th in team hit percentage, and there's some volleyball metrics behind this, but when playing in system, SMU at a 287 clip. Now when the opponent is playing in system, that's where it's interesting. SMU's opponent hit percentage when a team is in system, SMU only gives up a 170 hit percentage. Really good serve and an ace for the Mustangs. Natalie Foster, one of the best to do it in SMU history. Not only the single season record, but she's adding to it today. Down line and beats Maruska. So SMU on a 6-1 run. Welcome back to Winston-Salem. Red hot start for SMU. Now on a 5-0 scoring run, forcing the media timeout. Natalie Foster's been electric in serving. Fires another good serve. Here's Crawford from the 10. Beats the back seam and a point, Wake Forest. Paige Crawford having a great night. 5 kills on 11 swings. And he's really opened up the court for the Demon Deacons. Cullen from a knee, tees it up. Here's Crawford. Nice touch into the campfire and a point for Chimay. That's been the answer on the right side as Wake gets on these big runs. SMU has found a way to put points away. Chimay now rotates to serve. Baker back set. Good dig. Crawford through the double, point Wake Forest. And Crawford's coming to life with 6 kills. Not only a 6 rotation presence, but a huge blocker at the net. I'd love to get Paige Crawford more involved as this match continues. Now Ryan Baker serves it long. Wake with 8 service errors today. That's been unfortunate. You don't want to serve aggressive when you're the quote-unquote underdog. But 1 ace to 8 errors. That's a hard percentage. Baker outside. That's kept in. Farrell saves it. Murphy off hands. SMU touching everything today. Touching that one in a roof. Okamore gets her paws on it for the roof. And a timeout, Wake Forest. SMU has flipped the script here. Varsity Arena, first meeting since 2003. And it's SMU riding a 6-1 swing to jump in front late in set 2. Serving's been the factor. 7 aces for the Mustangs. And here's Maya Tabron. Tabron gives trouble for the serve-receive specialist, Maruska. And Crawford tools the block. Really nice match for Paige Crawford today. 6 kills on 12 swings. Not only has she kept Wake in the match, she's provided a really good boost offensively. From a team perspective, Crawford, honorable mention all ACC a year ago, has shown some great matches with huge performances. Baker goes outside. Maruska touches. Cullen wins the joust. Wheeler into the block, and that's kept up. Bolton able to clear it. Maruska off hands. Murphy into the block. But hit the antenna. Point, Wake Forest. Here's Paige Crawford. By the way, Stanford's won 2 convincing sets over UNC. That club would drop to 12-6 in the league. Maruska gets hands of the net. Point Wake Forest. Oh no, no hands of the net. My apologies. Those are the only matches of note going on right now in the ACC. Bolton. Baker goes middle. Frankie dug out. Great dig by Chimay. There's Maruska. Good dive. SMU with Wheeler in system. Dominant swing from the outside power threat. Wheeler adds such a punch to this offense. Baker goes near side. Bolton flies in. Wheeler swings and gets hands of Jamie Santer. Rotating into the back row. Randy Smart will use a timeout. We'll step aside for one more minute. SMU. Welcome back to Winston-Salem. SMU responds well here late in the set. And here's Ellie Bolton in to serve. Bolton challenges Farrell. Frankie overshoots her. The 6'4" middle couldn't get up there, and it's 22-17 SMU. Bolton on the float, real dangerous. Maruska off hands. The dump is kept up by Santer. Cullen backside. Forced to save it, Chimay into the scores table. Here's Baker. What a rally late in set two. Wheeler kept up by Santer. Cullen on the slide, roofed. Wheeler again terminates. Jamison and Wheeler having a great match. 5 kills and a big point late. Murphy wants a response and sneaks that in. Point Wake Forest. No, ruled out. And Randy's going to challenge that. Although Randy lost her challenge card. That's okay. They'll find it somewhere. Randy Smart said, yeah, we're going to challenge that. No card, no problem. So we'll lay out for just a second and get that call. I think it was in, but it was really hard to tell. So the call's overturned. Wake wins the challenge. And that looked to be the case, just watching that live. Here's Kendall Phillips, the DS captain specialist out of Virginia Beach, but that serve misses long. And it's set point SMU. Mustangs overcoming a 158 hit percentage in this set, but starting to pull away late despite Paige Crawford's best effort. Good float. Murphy extends the set with a kill. Olivia Murphy having a great match from the right side. She's got 5. Becca Bellows on set point. Chimay off hands. Good dig by Santer. Maruska misses hands, and SMU in set 2. Today, senior day with the last home match on Friday after Thanksgiving. Had some great pictures pre-match. Good early swing and a nice start for Nia Chimay. Chimay's come to life for SMU. Now the serve specialist here for Pitt, Natalie Foster. Really good serve and another ace. Wow, Foster has taken over in this match from the service line. Becca Bellows back to Crawford. Another effort by Santer. And the former beach volleyball player at Hawaii, Drew Santer, putting on a great effort. Jamie. And a touch off hands, point SMU. Drew Lalaji and Jamie Santer. My apologies, mixing those up. Quick start for the Mustangs here in set 3, looking for a sweep and heading back to face FSU and NC State next week, 2 tournament caliber teams. Charles in the middle, blocked. Huge day for Okamore in system. She's got 2 blocks, but back to the serving. 4 aces for Foster. What an electric arm. Here's Foster going again from the back row, all part of this rotation. Last one off tape. Ricks into the dig. Farrell can't catch that one, and a 5-0 start for SMU. Timeout. That goes into the net. And that's been a story for the Demon Deacons today. 10 service errors. Layla Ricks into the back row. Chimay testing the bench. Now Chimay clears it. Great defense for the Mustangs. There's a tip. Ricks plays it over. Cullen in system. Put away off hands. Good defense leads to better offense for SMU. That's Tabron. Incredible start for SMU in this set. Bellows to a knee. Crawford tools the block, and all 3 points for Wake Forest coming via Paige Crawford. That serve goes long. Wake today, unfortunately, has served themselves out of trouble a lot. Not able to put rallies together. Good sliding set from Baker. And a net touch for SMU. Looks like Cullen. Oh, no, apologies. I think Okamore, they're going to call her for touching the net. Nice float serve to Bolton. Wheeler tools the block. Another kill for Jamison Wheeler, who's got 8 today. Tabron 7, Chimay 7 more. It's been a very balanced attack. Bolton on the slow float. Santer scoops it up. Murphy double noggin shot. Baker's worked really hard in this set, and a roof. Wheeler puts it away. SMU at the net. Electric 7 blocks. And a Wake Forest timeout. Welcome back to Winston-Salem, where SMU has early control in the set. 11-4. Not only the Mustangs looking to bounce back after a 5-set thriller with NC State, looking to establish themselves as that clear number 3 behind Pitt and Louisville. Stanford is dominating UNC today, so both teams well on their way to a win. Now Bolton, really short float. Santer charging. Another chance for Wheeler. And Jamison continues to put balls away. Nearly double-figure kills now for Jamison Wheeler. Stanford and UNC locked up 18 apiece in that 3rd set. And every other match now underway in the ACC. Callan Duke will play at 2 on the network. Olivia Frankie comes in and gets the point. Grikovic remains sidelined with an injury, and then Dior Charles is rotated in the middle. Oh wait, no, that was Grikovic. My apologies. Tina Grikovic with the point, now back on serve. That shot out and missing wide. A hitting error for Natalie Foster. Wake has come back and shown some life here in set 3. Demon Deacons have been a tough out at home in the ACC. 7 wins a year ago. There's an ace. And Grikovic having a nice rotation here on her senior day. Honoring the senior class here at Wake Forest. 2nd to last home game. Another ace for Grikovic. Okay, the serving becoming a factor. 11 aces for Grikovic. She's 4th on the team. That time a good return. Cullen goes back row, Bick, and a huge swing from Chimay. Winning the swing at the net. We've seen with SMU and Pitt this weekend, 2 clubs willing to feed the Bick when necessary. Dior Charles insisted. Nice point for the Demon Deacons. There's Becca Bellows back to serve and a 4-point difference. That finds the floor. Point SMU. Oh wait, a net touch on the Mustangs. So Wake gets the point. Bolton the bump. Overpass put away by Ricks. Nice moment on this senior day for Wake Forest. Layla Ricks and the transfers making their presence felt. Cullen back in system. Ooh, unfortunate there. Hit Bellows. Point SMU. Good float serve challenging Santer. It's a very senior heavy lineup and a point for Layla Ricks here for Wake Forest. SMU had an 8-2 lead, but here comes Wake crawling back in the set. For Jamie Santer, a beach volleyball transplant. Really good on the back row this year in defensive moments. Crawford into the roof, a block for Chimay, and SMU back up 2. Louisville in control in set 1 over Vatek. Clemson about to win set 1 over Florida State. That could be a surprise. And then Notre Dame, Virginia. UVA needs every win they can get from an RPI standpoint. UVA in a tight first set. Over ball put away. Okamore now upsetting the 4 seed in Georgetown. And then Wake Forest, they'll play Maryland tonight here in Winston-Salem. It's part of the reason you're seeing us on this ACC Network Extra broadcast, getting all the crew ready for the soccer doubleheader today. And what a swing from Chimay, but no touch. And Sam Erger wants to challenge this. She's asking her team, did anybody touch it? Looks like play will continue here. 17-15, no touch. That's served out, and the point evens. It's interesting in the college game sometimes how you fight to earn those points, and then it all kind of neutralizes itself one way or another. Crawford does not get hands. Point SMU. Mustangs off and running with a good defensive middle today. And a timeout. Sorry, a challenge for Wake. Point stands, SMU back up 4. All the long rallies have gone to the Mustangs today. SMU back on serve here up 4. Crawford the over ball, and that's put away. Cullen the setter with the kill. Sela Cullen, 3rd in the ACC in assists. Nearing 5,000 career assists, which is incredible. Over her Michigan State and SMU career. That time gets the kill. A service error there for Tabron. Wake Forest back within 4. Wake Forest team, a fantastic senior class. Won 17 games each of the last 2 years. This year's team at 13 and 15 will not be able to reach that mark, but have shown some toughness. On the slide, good swing from Okamore. And SMU 5 points from the match. Santer near the net. A lot of system here for Wake late. Wheeler, Farrell the save. And Olaji clears it. Wheeler again into Farrell. Murphy dug out. Wheeler a third time. Farrell saves it. Here's Santer to the back corner. Cullen, back set. Farrell, a fourth dig of the rally, and it continues. Dump. Farrell keeps it up. Point SMU. Natalie Foster doing it all in a battle with Emma Farrell. Now that's some good volleyball closing out this ACC weekend. There's Ellie Bolton in to serve, the Creighton transfer. Baker having to play this. Back row block. Santer the roof with Grikovic on their senior days. Fun moment for the Wake veterans. Jamie Santer, who actually shined this year against FIU, had 20 kills in a match. Randy Smart loves her internal drive. She's a winner. You need those intangibles on a team. That's the things that she's talking about. That time a point for SMU, 2 points in the match. The Mustangs have hit .350 in this matchup, and you combine that with 8 blocks and 8 aces. Wake's been competitive, but hard to overcome. Now Cullen into the net. Wake gets more life. And that allows Layla Ricks and Becca Bellows to sub in. Really good serve. Wheeler into the roof. George Charles the block. Timeout, SMU. Welcome back to Winston-Salem. Huge third set. SMU looking to close out another sweep in ACC play. And Wake Forest honoring its senior class, putting up a great fight here in set 3. I'm Evan Budrovich. With Stanford just beating UNC, SMU can match the Cardinal here in the third. But Ricks has other plans. Huge kill on the overball. It's a good afternoon of college volleyball here in the ACC. Georgia Tech and Miami, 2 tournament teams battling it out. And now it's set point. Good kill for Natalie Foster. Pitt has taken control and won set 1 over NC State. That's a must-win game for the Wolfpack tournament chances. And here's match point for the Mustangs. Santer returns it. Rick's dugout for the match. Touches hands and SMU wins in straight sets. Mustangs hit above 350 as a team. Dominant performance.